Today at Toon Track Speedway, we have Event 3 for Season 3, the Real Rider Drag Racing Event. For your 3D printed diecast racing accessories, head to JLHcrafts.com Racing, proud sponsor for Toon Tracks Racing. This event is also brought to you by NZ Racing. Remember, second is first loser. So after two events, we have We Race Diecast sitting alone in first place with 2 wins. Be sure to head on over to his channel and check out his racing content. So event 3, we will have a one-on-one, one and done format, with the championship being a best of 3. So let's kick things off here with the first match between the Porsche 959 going up against the 66 Pontiac GTO. Remember, we have 16 cars in this event. So here we go. And the Pontiac GTO takes the first match, eliminating the Porsche 959. So the Pontiac GTO will head to the quarterfinals as he defeats the Porsche 959 in the first race of the day. Match 2 will bring us the Nissan Silvia S15 going up against the 71 Plymouth GTX. And they're off, and it looks like the Silvia has a slight lead, and he will take the win, and he will defeat the GTX, and he will move on to the quarterfinals. As we look at the replay, the race started off close, but then the Silvia started to pull away, and he will move on to the next round. In match 3, we will have the 69 Ford Mustang Boss 302 going up against an 82 Nissan Skyline. They're at the gate and they're off. And it looks like the Mustang's got a clear lead, and he will take the win. And he too will move on as he eliminates the 82 Skyline. This race was not in doubt as the Mustang just pulled away and grabs the easy victory. And here we go. We got Doc Brown in a Back to the Future time machine going up against Dom Toretto in a 95 Mazda RX-7. Who's going to take it? The legendary cars are lined up. And the RX-7 gets off to a fast start. And the time machine was lacking the speed. Who would have thought? I guess he did not hit that 88 miles per hour. But then again, you need a lot more than that to beat the RX-7.
Do you know what this means? It means that this damn thing doesn't work at all!
So up next, we got Brian O'Connor in a 95 Mitsubishi Eclipse going up against Letty in a Nissan 240 SX. They're revving and they're ready to go. And there they go. And it looks like Letty's got the lead and she will get it. She grabs the win, and she will move on to the quarterfinals. Brian O'Connor in the Eclipse did not know what happened. Seems like he had a little trouble there. Might have went up on a guardrail a little bit. Let's see what happened from the chopper cam. Or maybe not. Oh no, Freddy the Yeti, look out! Oh man. Poor dude. So for the next match, we got the Nissan Skyline GTR going up against the Volkswagen Jetta MK3. This is looking close, but Jesse gets the lead and grabs the win. The Jetta will move on to the quarterfinals. Looks like this one was going to be really close, but then all of a sudden the Volkswagen Jetta pours it on and grabs the victory. And here we go, the battle of the NXXs. We got the Acura NSX GT3 in blue going up against the GT3 in Advan livery. This should be a good one, and they're off. Going neck and neck. Who's it going to be? And it's the Advan. He grabs the victory by a fender. Clearly, folks, the Advan livery adds plus 10 to speed as you see him come from behind and grab the win. This is as close as we were going to get, and he will move on, and we will see him again in the quarterfinals. So this will bring us to the last match of the first round, and we will have the Audi R8 LMS going up against the beautiful 77 Pontiac Firebird TA. And there they go, and this is looking ugly. The Audi is going to walk away with this without even breaking a sweat. He completely blows away the Firebird. And oh man, this was ugly. I was not expecting this at all. And that Audi is going to look like a tough one to beat. That marks the end of round 1. So coming up next, we have the quarterfinals, and 16 cars have now been reduced down to 8. So which 4 are going to move on to the semifinals? Stay tuned and find out. So for the first match of the quarterfinals, we have the 66 Pontiac GTO going up against the Nissan Silvia S15. Who's going to take it? And there they go, and it looks like the Pontiac is going to grab the win, and he will eliminate the Nissan Silvia, and he will move on to the semifinals. He grabbed that early lead and then just started to pull away, and he is looking good heading into the next round. Next, we have the 1969 Ford Mustang Boss 302 going up against the 95 Mazda RX-7. And they're off, and it looks like the Mustang will grab the win. He will move on to the semifinals, and Dom Toretto and RX-7 will go home in disappointment. Here we go. We got Letty against Jesse, the Nissan 240 SX, going up against the Volkswagen Jetta MK3. And neck they come down the ramp. And it's going to be the Nissan that pulls away with the victory, defeating the Volkswagen Jetta. And the 240 SX will move on to the semifinals. This should be a good match. We got the Acura NSX GT3 going up against the Audi R8 LMS. Remember, that Audi blew away the Firebird, so let's see how he does going up against the NSX, and they're off. And the Acura's got the lead, and he will take the win. The Audi did not even stand a chance against the Acura NSX. I thought this would be a lot closer, but that GT3 had no problems with the Audi, and he puts him away, and he will move on to the semifinals. With the quarterfinals now wrapped up, it is time to start the semifinals. With 4 cars remaining, which 2 do you think will move on to the championship? The cars are ready, and they're heading to the starting grid. And the first 2 we are going to see is the 66 Pontiac GTO going up against the 69 Ford Mustang Boss 302. The cars are ready, and remember, the winner will go on to the championship. And there they go. The Pontiac grabs the early lead, and he will grab the victory, and he is moving on to the championship. What a race by the Pontiac GTO as he defeats the Mustang Boss, and he is moving on. And now we will have to wait and see who he will be facing and the championship match, which will be a best of 3. And speaking of that other match, we got the Nissan 240SX going up against the Acura NSX GT3 in Advan livery. Who's going to face the Pontiac GTO in the championship? They're off. And this one's looking really tight. And it's going to be the Acura NSX. He is headed to the championship, and he will face the Pontiac GTO. Let's take another look and see how close this really was. It looked like the Nissan had the early lead, but then the Acura turned it on, grabs the victory, and he is headed to the finals. So here we go. After 16 cars, we are now down to 2 in the Event 3 Championship. And this will feature the 66 Pontiac GTO going up against the Acura NSX GT3. And this will be a best of 3. Good luck to all the drivers who picked these 2 cars. So race 1 is about to start. And they're off. And Acura gets off to an early lead. And he is going to grab race 1. And he will go up 1-0 in the championship series. So the Pontiac is in a do-or-die situation. It's got to win the next race or it's all over. As it looks like the Acura NSX won that one by over a length. And this is going to be tough. Will he do it? We will have to wait and find out as race 2 is about to begin. So the cars are at the starting grid. They're waiting for the green light. And there it is, and they're off. And here comes the Acura NSX opening up even a wider lead. And he is the champion. He grabs the championship from the GTO. And he takes the series 2-0. And I thought for sure this would go to full 3. But the Acura NSX had other plans. And completely blew away the Pontiac GTO. So congratulations to the Acura NSX GT3. You are the champion. And as the confetti flies, let's see who the winning drivers are. And the winning driver is Vern Davis. He was the only one to select the Acura NSX GT3 with the Advan livery. Congratulations. So he now is tied for first place with We Race Diecast with 2 wins. And let us look at the rest of the current standings. Congratulations once again, Vern. And I'm glad to see Fred and the Yeti survive that crash. And if you like this video, please subscribe, hit the like button, and we will see you guys again soon here at Toon Tracks Racing. Take care, all.